P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, is currently facing serious legal accusations, including charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Authorities claim that Combs coerced women into engaging in sexual activities with male prostitutes, and these acts were allegedly filmed. During a recent raid of his residence, large amounts of baby oil and drugs were reportedly found. Despite these accusations, P. Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all charges. In this video, we are going to talk about on biggest celebrities going down in the Diddy scandal. Before we start the video, please like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Let's get started.
Scratch the surface of what this case, this case is going to touch and involve.
Jaguar Wright. Neo-soul singer Jaguar Wright lacks no boldness in the claims that she's made against Sean Diddy Combs. Most tamely, she alleges that he's abused and assaulted multiple associates in the music industry.
Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
But escalating from those potential atrocities, Wright made declarations that the rapper has been involved in nothing less than foul play. Wright has noted that prominent members of Uptown Records, now all deceased, might somehow be connected to Combs and his purported misconduct. Though the validity of Jaguar Wright's statements had yet to be fully investigated, this will no doubt be a loud voice in the conversation surrounding the Diddy scandal. As of this video's publication, Diddy has yet to address Wright's accusations officially. Mark Curry, being most easily recognized for collaborating with P. Diddy on the single Bad Boy for Life. It's not surprising that Curry may have some insider knowledge about his alleged misdoings. In December of 2023, about 1 month after Diddy's assault lawsuits began filing in, Curry spoke candidly in an interview about a myriad of the hip-hop mogul's purported crimes. He described how, when out clubbing with Diddy, certain bottles of liquor were not to be touched by anyone but the women in their company, as they were presumably filled with narcotics. Hearing these claims come so matter-of-factly from Curry so early on in Diddy's legal troubles brings a frightening new level of validity to all of the claims made against him.
And they'd be like, "We having a party tonight, but this ain't your kind of party." You'd be like, "Yeah, I ain't going."
Orlando Brown. This actor and rapper has had his own troubles with the law, but nevertheless Brown had come out and discussed Diddy on multiple occasions, albeit more cryptically than some of these other claimants. In an interview with Cam Capone News in 2022, Brown snapped into a strange gibberish rant seemingly to Diddy, who was not in the room, nor was he being discussed. Looking back on this clip, there was clearly something unusual about the two rappers' relationship. In another conversation, Brown was asked if it was possible for someone to be successful in show business without engaging in drugs. Kanye West. In retrospect, we should have read between the lines whenever somebody described a puffy party. In a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe recalled attending a Diddy party where everyone was butt naked. Khloe's former brother-in-law, Kanye West, also made comments concerning Diddy that read differently now. In 2022, West called Sean Combs a fed, claiming he had sold people out to spare himself from jail time.
It's a party, I'm saying that metaphorically, you know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about, but you've never got invited to them.
Since West is infamous for making wild, often unfounded accusations, these statements initially blended in with his other tirades. Even now, it's hard to say if West's allegations were authentic. Given Combs' current legal issues, though, West's words feel like a warning, whether or not he truly had any inside information. Usher. When he was just getting his foot in the music industry's door, a 13-year-old Usher spent a year living with Combs. Usher opened up about this experience in a 2016 interview with Howard Stern. Although he made it sound like a blast, Usher hinted at something more disturbing beneath the surface.
I mean, I actually stayed up longer than them.
Usher said that he didn't understand what he was even looking at, and very curious things were taking place. Perhaps most telling, Usher made it clear that he wouldn't want his children attending puffy camp like their father. Regardless, Usher's protege, Justin Bieber, would spend 48 hours with Combs. It may just be speculation, but a fake phone number that Bieber later gave Combs now reads like a cry for help. Maze. In addition to breaking out as Diddy's hype man in the 90s, Mason Derulo Betha, or Maze, released 3 studio albums through Bad Boy Records. Mace eventually had a falling out with Combs and his record label. Leading up to his former collaborator's arrest, Mace claimed Combs cheated him with a $20,000 publishing deal and had been withholding royalties for decades.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff It's more like you trying to keep me here.
In a 2022 interview, Combs asserted that Mace owed him $3 million. Combs nevertheless returned the publishing rights to Mace and several other Bad Boy artists the following year. Although Mace was among the first to call Combs out over royalties, he wouldn't be the last. In 2024, former bandmate Dawn Richards sued Combs, citing, among other things, roughly $5 million in unpaid earnings. Cat Williams. Comedian Cat Williams is no stranger to run-ins with the law and reported abusive behavior. As such, it's understandable why some would call Williams' credibility into question. In January 2024, though, Williams made several remarks about Combs that only became more relevant in the months to come.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know.
On Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams touched upon the now notorious Diddy parties, advising people to just say no. While his reasons were somewhat vague, Williams was especially concerned about protecting a certain area of his body. Williams didn't elaborate further, although he took another shot at Combs later in the interview. The recent allegations regarding Combs' freak-out parties and alleged abuse have painted Williams' words in a whole new light. Aubrey O'Day. What do Donald Trump and Diddy have in common? Well, arguably quite a few things, but singer-slash-reality star Aubrey O'Day is one of them. Once mentored by Combs, O'Day later appeared on the 5th season of The Celebrity Apprentice. When O'Day brought up her association with Diddy, Trump was quick to shower him with praise. O'Day tiptoed around her former boss, unwilling to say if he was a good guy, as Trump described him. During a 2019 interview with Variety, O'Day went into greater detail. Discussing her time on the Diddy-produced Making the Band, O'Day said, "We were scared to death with what would happen with Puff each day. I experienced everything from race to sexism, and a lot of it was scary." Wendy Williams. After being fired from Hot 97 in 1998, Wendy Williams accused Combs of playing a role. In 2004, Williams wrote that she would never forget the hell Combs put her through. Even so, Williams said that she didn't hate Combs. On a 2015 episode of her show, Williams commented on the allegations that Cassie Ventura was hiding from Combs. Williams painted Combs as a mogul you can't escape. The same year, Williams asked Jennifer Lopez if she would ever get back together with Combs. Lopez's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, basically answered for her daughter with a look that said everything. Although they reconciled in 2017, viewers have been waiting on pins and needles to hear Williams' thoughts about Combs in the wake of his arrest. 50 Cent. Curtis James Jackson, i.e., aka 50 Cent, is another big name who's had a long-standing feud with Combs. It all started with 50 Cent's 2006 diss track, The Bomb, which alleged that Combs was connected to the murder of Biggie Smalls. There's still little concrete evidence backing up that conspiracy theory. In October 2023, though, 50 Cent elaborated on his beef with Diddy, describing his parties as uncomfortable. During his final lap tour, 50 Cent said Diddy would hug you from the front and the back at the same time. 50 Cent has been even more vocal about Combs following the raid on his homes. It's also been reported that 50 Cent sold a docuseries to Netflix entitled, Did He Do It? If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. See you in the next video.